following storyline is a part of author's imagination, with the characters being fictional, having no resemblance with the idols, a place, or community. Background images are not mine. Credit goes to the original owners. Copying my plot or my story without prior permission will lead to serious legal actions. You shall look down when your knife fiance looked at you and winked, showing his beautiful boxy smile. Both of you are set to have an arranged marriage in 1 week's time. And no, both are not forced. You guys happily consented to this marriage. You are sitting in Taehyung's house where both of your parents formally started discussing the wedding preparations and all the following rituals. Mrs. Kim, Taeyong, how about you take Ryan and show her around the house? It's not like you guys have any work here, or take her to your room. I'm sure you guys must have a lot to talk, right? Mrs. Kim teased as Taeyong nodded shyly and grabbed your hands, taking you towards his room. You must not like the dark aesthetic of the room. You can change it according to your wish after our marriage, Ryan. Taeyong turned towards you and said, beaming his beautiful $1,000,000 smile that could make even a family man wept for him. No, it's okay. I just like the minimalist setting too. It's exactly just how I like. You said as you sat on the bed, as Taeyong also sat next to you, holding your hands. By the way, are you happy with our marriage? You are happy with our marriage, right? Yes, I'm very happy. Mrs. Kim is also not forcing you to marry me, right? What? No. I really like you, Ryan, and I don't know what made you think that. I really like you, and I think we are very, very compatible to each other. He said as he hugged you, both of you sharing the dream of a vibrant future ahead, totally unaware of a pair of burning eyes cocking at you both, swearly jealous of your blooming love and happiness. 1 hour later, Taeyong talked to you to his heart's content, sharing his college experiences, likes and preferences, etc. Now it was time for you to say goodbye, as both families went on their own ways. Time skip. You were sitting in the car with your stepsister, who was staring at you with agony. Your parents came in another car right behind yours. Lena, stepsister, you do know that Taeyong was my ex-boyfriend, right? Forced ex-boyfriend, Lena. Taeyong didn't mention about your crazy dates in one of our conversations. Oh, stop pacifying yourself, bitch. Liam still loves me and is marrying you just to get close to me. Oh, really? Is this why he didn't even approach you once or even greet you today? Stay mad with your broken toothbrush face, lol. Lena started spitting her dirt on you, but you paid no heed to her, being confident of the man that you're marrying. You know about the so-called relationship that got over a long while ago. They even did tell you how they both were in love, but that was a long while ago. Lena was overly controlling and insecure, making their relationship super toxic and just a formality. He realized that it was better breaking up with Lena than regretting later because he had already lost whatever feelings he had for her in the past. He did tell you everything beforehand to avoid any kind of awkwardness or conflict later on. Lena was still just too delusional about Taeyong and considered him as hers. One week later, I do. You slid and smiled at Taeyong, who leaned forward to kiss your mellow cushion-like lips when priest. I didn't say the groom may curse the bride yet, boy, he said and smiled as everyone in the venue, including you, laughed. Don't mind him, guys. He's a little desperate for wine today. It's his wedding. Jimin, Taeyong's best man, teased Taeyong, who smacked his head. Shut up, little Jiminy. Okay, now you may kiss the bride. The priest said, as Taeyong pecked your lips twice, completing the wedding rituals. Time skip. 2 months later. What a beauty. You were very happy with Taeyong. He was a wonderful husband, just a little cold. But this was his nature, so you had accepted him as he is. He wasn't rude to you or anyone, just cold. He just liked to talk less and do more. His actions spoke louder than words. He would buy you gifts, take you on dates, show you off to his friends, made time for you, made love to you. Your relationship was just perfect and you were all over the moon. You just came back home from work and started preparing the dinner. You wanted to cook quickly and get free, as Dame said he wanted to have a very important convo about something when you guys talked on the phone. 45 minutes later, after both of you ate your dinner, you were washing the dishes when Dame led you to the room to tell you about something which apparently was a surprise that he had planned for you. for weeks. Taeyong, what is it? I have to do the dishes and clean the counter as well. Baby, we're going to party for like a business trip. For how long? For honeymoon. Oh wait, it's like for you? Oh my god, I love you so much. You jumped on him, hugging him tightly as he hugged you back, showing his beautiful boxy smile. 4 days later. Taeyong, would you like to go to the scuba ride together? We would be like the best pair together. What do you say? I'm sorry, Lena, it's kind of inappropriate. I'd have to go. One must be waiting for me. You half that you saw them talking again from a distance. Both of you were happily enjoying the trip, creating memories, but everything got ruined when Lena came here. After she found out you were in Bali for honeymoon with Taeyong, you had no idea how to make some distance with her and create boundaries, which she obviously would not respect. Taeyong POV. Lena again tried clinging on my arms as I pushed her away carefully not to hurt her. Not like I wouldn't mind hurting her, it's just that I don't want to create a scene and deal with her later. How can someone be so dumb and join a newly married couple on their honeymoon? Plus, why did no one in her family stop her? I don't care about her feelings at this point, so I just pushed her and took Ryan for scuba diving. Something she was just so excited about. Lena POV. No matter how much I try persuading Taeyong, I just cannot convince him to stay with me and stop spending his time with that Ryan. I have to convince Taeyong to be with me and convince Ryan to leave my thing. I will make them fall apart and get my day baby back in my arms. She thinks to herself and plans to play her final ace card, making a call. She makes sure all the arrangements are in place for a little accident that will bring a tornado in your perfect little world. Let me see how you win against me this time, stepsister.
At the time to love and then leave him and disappear right after the storm. So give me the night to show you how